It's Boom Shakalaka Day, and we bring to you 3 stories that will keep you entertained and informed. This week on 3 to Watch, Dr. Motsepe defends CAF's ruling against AFCON champions. Also, Asian countries are implementing measures to deal with shortage of fuel. And lastly, a young boy barking after a dog bite. Dumela Mzansi, hello Africa, Bora, and happy Friday. I go by the name of Sydnature, and welcome to this week's edition of our weekly something called 3 to Watch. Controversy never ends in football. This is after Morocco was declared the winners of 2025 Africa Cup of Nations this week, following Senegal being stripped of their title due to a dispute over a late penalty award during a cup final where Senegal players left the pitch to protest. Now Senegal has appealed this decision to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, claiming that the ruling was unprecedented and unacceptable. CAF President Dr. Patrice Motsepe defends the decision, stating that the conflicting rulings from CAF disciplinary bodies demonstrate independence and that no one is above the law.
A critical factor is that not a single country in Africa will be treated in a manner that is more preferential or more advantageous or more favorable than any other country on the African continent.
Well, the outcome has of course sparked intense debate across African football, with fans, analysts and stakeholders discussing refereeing standards and tournament governance. Moving right along, the impact of US-Israel war on Iran is felt not only by South Africans. Asian nations are implementing agent strategies to mitigate the implement of skyrocketing oil prices, which are disrupting daily routines. Governments are resorting to measures like reduced work days and fuel distribution control to manage the energy crisis. Take a look at this.
In Sri Lanka, the government has introduced a 4-day work week for public servants. Fuel rationing is in place and working from home is being encouraged. In the Philippines, government offices are also shifting to shorter work weeks. Some are even cutting electricity use, including shutting down computers during breaks. In Thailand, workers are being urged to ditch suits for short sleeves. And air conditioning is being limited to 26 degrees Celsius to conserve energy.
Well, this reminds me of COVID-19 lockdown days, and maybe it is time for Mzansi to consider this kind of interventions, as fuel prices could jump by as much as 4 rand a litre of petrol, or even way higher than that, with an additional of up to 8 rand a litre of diesel in April. As we conclude, apparently a 17-year-old teenage boy in India is in critical condition, exhibiting symptoms of advanced rabies, including barking after receiving an incomplete 2-dose vaccination instead of the full course following a dog bite. This signifies the virus has reached the nervous system, making the condition even fatal.
The boy's father had brought his 17-year-old son Karan in his arms to the temple for a ritual healing. Suddenly, the boy began barking and also developed a fear of water. A crowd gathered at the spot and called the 108 ambulance service. The teenager was then taken to the hospital for treatment.
और रेबीज के लक्षण एक बार आ जाते हैं तो उसके बाद फिर उस पेशेंट को मैनेज करना, उस पेशेंट की लाइफ को सेव करना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है.
Around 59,000 people die every year due to rabies, and one person loses their life every 15 minutes.
Please don't take dog bites lightly. Immediate and proper post-exposure prophylaxis is crucial to prevent rabies. That's it for this week, and we're back again next week Friday. I am Sydnature, and this is a show that brings to you 3 interesting stories from anywhere in the world. 3 to Watch. Kitswile.